We're about 250 years since the colonies declared their independence here in the continental United States. And that's a young history, excessively young history. My heart has been breaking long before that in my ancestral traditions. I think about when Cortez arrives in 1519 and the lies I was told in my education that somehow we worship these Spaniards who arrived on the shore, thought they were gods. There is no historic evidence for that. The opposite was true. I'm a survivor of genocide on this continent. So when I hear like brokenheartedness in the psalmist, I experience in my own bones. I know what that feels like to be exiled in my own lands, to have a broken heart around the violence that has occurred here. I think about what that means for our leadership. Emma, you and I at Auburn in 1818, when we were founded, neither of us were considered human. That is not that long ago. Again, a young history. If I think about in the 1880s, the ordinances that prohibited indigenous peoples on these lands all across America from our dance and our language and culture, and those things weren't even restored in law till the late 70s for dance and 90s for language, 1990s. So these are things that like my heart has been breaking over and over again in terms of my own leadership, because as someone who's experienced in my own lineages and my own histories, the kind of ripping apart, the taking, the dehumanization of who I am, that this moment requires something very different from me, at least as a leader. That repair or healing, as we're talking about, is got to go deeper than I had a bad day. My pain is generational, it's in my bones.